feels like it was just a week ago you were preparing for this season-long trip. Now you're kind of right back at it, and similar situation in that you got some pretty good teams. What's the mindset, coming off a difficult one the other night?
Yeah, I mean, I think where we're at, and especially where I'm at in my career too. I think just personally, I think it's a privilege to be where we are. Obviously, to be in these meaningful games down the stretch is awesome, and we're just trying to enjoy every second of it. Obviously, like you said, it's a big road trip with some really good teams coming up. So, but we like our group. We like how we know how we have to play, and I think if we come out of this road trip feeling good, maybe come out, three, hopefully sweep the trip, and then we just take off from there.
When you say with your career, you're talking about just how difficult it is to get into these situations and knowing what it takes to get those opportunities.
100%, yeah. I mean, it's just to be in these meaningful games. I mean, there's been times where we, personally, I've been out of it and months ago. So it's awesome to play in these games. It's fun, and just trying to enjoy every second.
Joel, you haven't been here that long, but what were the differences in the lineup without Michael Backlund, particularly when it came to matchups and offensively, maybe more than defensively?
Yeah, he's such an important guy, right? Obviously, from a leader perspective, but just also, that center position, and like you said, those matchups and things like that. He's one of those guys where it seems like you can put him out in every situation, and he kind of calms things down and makes the right plays and things like that. So definitely sucks having him out, but he's going to be back, and he's a huge part of this team.
You mentioned winning 3 or 4 on this road trip. Like, what does a successful trip look like for this group?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we want to win every game. I think we talked about it as a team this morning about the expectations and what we want to do coming out of this trip. Obviously I think that stays within the group, but we just want to go in. I think we just want to stop playing on our heels a bit. Get on our toes and just start attacking teams. I think even in that third period last night, you could see that when we just started playing and going after them, we played a lot better.
Has the sense of urgency leveled up a little bit?
100%. I mean, I think it's been pretty urgent. Coming back from the break, obviously, I think we had like 25 games at that point, or 26, whatever it was. But these games are tough to play in. They're hard games. Everyone's trying to get ready for the playoffs, things like that. So these games they're playoff-like games, and you gotta embrace that, and just stick to our game plan.
Nazem and Jonathan have both gotten more of the offense maybe than other guys at pretty high percentages. What do the secondary scorers have to do just to chip in a little more?
Yeah, I mean, we got to chip in, right? That's it's easier said than done, but I think even in that third period, I thought we had 4 lines that were creating chances and things like that. We're going to get a couple bounces here, and hopefully when that happens, guys' confidence goes up, and you just the scoring comes throughout the whole lineup.